Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm SocietySucks and today I'm watching Hit 'em Where It Hurts by HLC. Been a while since I've watched HLC, but it's time because the US and Iran are starting again. Who could have predicted this? I just hope the US follows through and says no to negotiations this time, but I've already heard that apparently both sides have made statements that they're open to negotiations. Stupid in my opinion, because those negotiations are once again going to lead absolutely nowhere. It's just going to be another ceasefire so that both sides can rearm and get ready for the next round of strikes, but whatever. You want to deal with Iran? Finish them once and for all. No more ceasefires, none of that crap, just move in, finish them. That's much easier said than done, and it would definitely be costly, but I mean, what are you going to do? Just keep repeating the strikes, ceasefire, and so on? That's not going to lead anywhere.
Hey, UK. Oh, wow, this is weird being on this side. Usually the episode starts with him complaining about something I've done. Is this how it feels? And what is it that you want? We're no longer participating in the World Cup. Oh, I don't know. Has your buffoon in charge decided to bomb us now? I wanted to talk to you about the Tate brothers. Ah, yes.
I don't know.
I should have known
Andrew
you were going
Tate.
to speak up when I start actually arresting people for sex crimes and pedophiles, something you're not known for. Hurtful, but accurate. Seriously,
Yeah.
Arrest somebody. There's no way that it was just Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
They've rubbed elbows with too many people. Arrest somebody. But no. I was going to tell you, good job. 59 charges. Hope they stick. And
How many? 59?
Yeah, no, that's it. Great job.
Basically, we're saying you can keep them.
Well, this is rather out of character for you. I mean, we intend to prosecute them within the full extent of the law.
Will they
However,
be?
Aren't you a conservative? These are kind of your people. No.
They-
I mean, I lean
no.
a little conservative. However, I do want to point out that the staggering majority of Americans are somewhere in between the Tate brothers and whatever they have going on in Maine right now with that election. Did you guys see that?
I don't know about any of this, but, you know, just because someone's a conservative doesn't mean they're gonna be against prosecuting people who are known criminals. And besides, you can make the same statement for liberals. There will be people on both sides, conservative, liberal, doesn't matter. There will be people who will defend criminals and their actions, regardless of what side of the political spectrum they're on. Because you can find idiots everywhere.
Wait, was that real? I could have swore that was a fucking Key and Peele skit, man. Like that. You're telling me that troglodyte fucking welfare queen is actually running? God damn, we've gone so far. You're right. Everybody's
I haven't
in
heard of
between
this.
Those are like the two fucking extremes at this point. Almost everybody's just like, look, man, I just want to be free and have cheap gas.
No, it's real. I can't believe it's real. Idiocracy is becoming a documentary, I swear.
Oh, it has been
this has
for
nothing to
many
do with
years.
the fact that the individual's trans or thinks they're whatever the fuck they are. They're just woefully underqualified.
I don't know if I'd say underqualified, but, it does take some guts to stand up and try and run for office. The chick has balls.
You did that on purpose.
Of course I did.
That was good.
You
That
think
was
I
good.
accidentally make fun of minorities? Are you out of your goddamn mind?
The fires from your burning buildings will block out the sun.
They did
Then
in
we
Moscow.
will fight in the shade, like the brave 300. You will do nothing but die in the shade.
Yeah, true.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm so fucking pumped up right. Was that the boner? Getting serious? I don't know about you guys, but I'm so fucking pumped up right. Was that the boner? Getting serious over there, I suppose. I mean, you're making headway.
The Wildberries warehouse being destroyed and the smoke from it was beautiful. Literally turned Moscow into Mordor. Hey, that's where the orcs come from. If you don't know, the warehouse that was hit was used for, well, many things. It was basically like the Russian version of Amazon. But yeah, they bought a lot of military gear, drones, stuff like that. Because here in the West, many people buy things to support Ukrainian units. In Russia, you could buy stuff from this Wildberries place, which could be used to support Russian units. yeah, military gear was going through that place. So the Ukrainians destroyed it, and it was fucking beautiful.
I can't complain at the method as long as the results are happening.
We should remake the movie 300, but we'll do it with 300 Russians during the Ukraine war. Except, instead of, like, ripped and jacked and in perfect flanks and
65-year-old dudes with beer bellies.
Prowess, it's just a bunch of drunken retards getting taken out by drones.
You shut up. Everything is going according to plan in my...
Oh, you'd need way more than 300, though, because Russia loses over 300 people every single day. Yeah, that movie would probably only represent, like, maybe 6 hours of this it's almost 4.5 years long now.
Special military operation, and don't forget that Yeah, we get it. You have nuclear weapons, which at this point...
Which you're not going to use. Or probably don't even work.
Every day, the percentage of them being functional goes
down
in my brain. Unfortunately, like, it'll never get to 0 just because, you know, we don't want you to have to do it. But at the same time, according to plan, that's...
Yeah?
Ooh. Choice words there, buddy.
How's that Black Sea Fleet? Still hiding in Novorossiysk? I'm pretty sure that the Black Sea Fleet, one of the main purposes of it is escort missions. But yeah, it's hiding in Novorossiysk instead of escorting all of those Shadow Fleet tankers which keep getting destroyed. Well, not destroyed, severely damaged by the Ukrainians.
Nice mood lighting when I'm rearranging his mother's guts.
You're saying with a straight face your plan was to do a fumbled invasion, get into a stalemate, have little gains
and now have your economy ruined,
everything in your economy, have all your buildings burning, your oil infrastructure, your Shadow Fleet, your entire Black Sea Navy. You know, at this point, I've just come to the realization that this wasn't a fight for Ukrainian independence. No. This was a fight against Russian incompetence. Before you say it, I know. I'm Nazi or whatever. Got it. It's important to note in the entire exchange of this 4.5-year war between Russia and the Ukraine, do I think the Ukrainians are without fault? No. Not at all whatsoever. Did they have...
Crimes happen on both sides.
Rampant corruption? Yes. But does Russia as well? Yes.
Yeah.
And staggeringly
it's
more
worse
corruption than Ukraine has. But what this boils down to for me is kind of just, you know, whose territory belongs to who. The Ukrainians, you know, separated from them during the collapse of the Soviet Union. Putin is trying to rebuild the Soviet Union. He looks like a thumb. Russia plows his mom. And this is where we're at. Buff plows his mom. Yeah. I don't know why I said Russia plows his mom. That came out weird. I literally had to go back and like...
Hey, honestly, he's called Slavic Special Ed for a reason. He probably does plow his own mom.
Now I gotta fix that.
Oh, and it's not polite either. I go ham. Shoving that face in the pillow sounds like Helen Keller getting tased.
That's so graphic. And he's become sentient. I was just going to make a joke about how it sounds. That came out organically. I didn't have that line written down or in my head before it came out of Buff's mouth. This is disturbing.
Hey, HLC, you're going to Oshkosh this week, aren't you? We're going to meet in person. Listen, I'm not going to fangirl, but I might try to intercept you.
Yeah, It's my first time. Only going for a couple days. I don't have a great deal of time, but it should be fun.
Wait, I'm going to be there. Do I get a cameo? You should bring a Bluetooth speaker and shove it up in my landing gear if they'll let you and just talk shit about minorities as they walk by. I'm just kidding. It's Wisconsin. There's no minorities, which is really nice because I don't have to worry about the location of my wallet, street takeovers, Hellcats in the parking lot, and where my bicycle is.
Okay, moving on. Florida, I hear you have a tropical depression coming your way, man. I don't think it'll be hurricane strength by the time it hits you, but just hunker down. You should be all right.
Another one.
Well, that's my secret, Uncle Sam. I'm like Bruce Banner. I'm always tropical and depressed. Ain't gonna be able to do shit to me down here. Raise hell, praise Dale.
America, I did have a question. It's a bit lighter note. And I know this isn't normally national news, but I did notice you have a very strange-looking raccoon. And this isn't military news, which I know you primarily cover, but you have given a cameo to Neil the Seal before down in Australia. What are you talking about, mate?
Oi. Wait, Franklin was a raccoon, right?
You see that fucking parking cone over there? Oh, get your cunt ass out of my fucking area. I've run out of Australian words. Dickhead. His name is Jimothy, and he's harmless. I mean, he just has a genetic...
Wait, was Franklin a raccoon or something else? Yeah, it is a raccoon. Damn. So we have real life Franklin?
condition that kind of makes him look that way.
They attempted to what the fuck is the word? Clone. There you go. Words. Wow. To clone Franklin.
Yeah.
They got some things right and some things wrong.
He doesn't know what he's saying. Will you shut the fuck up?
Must find the garbages, yes. The precious little garbages.
Precious.
And the cigarettes is to smoke. Yes, we do.
I fucking love it.
English, but now he has
I
a smoking
love it.
habit. Fucking shame on you, boss.
America. Shut the fuck up.
We're getting
I don't
to the
wanna
good
talk to
stuff.
you right now. You are only going to feel my wrath. I am done. Iran has hit desalination plants and power plants here in Kuwait. They've made it very clear where they
also
stand.
killed
It's definitely
2
getting
or
pretty
3
smoky over
Americans
here,
in
boss.
Jordan. I think it was Jordan.
I need you guys to head down range right now and reload LS2. It's in local. I'm doing the best I can. All units, give me an up. It didn't hit the pat site, didn't hit the runway. We're still operational. I'm not sure exactly where that hit.
Yeah, I heard a rumor that apparently
At the
they
time
hit
of
a
me recording
Patriot.
this, 2 U.S. service members have been killed.
But I'm
in
not sure if
Jordan.
that's true.
Unsure exactly
Oh, yeah,
where.
it is
They haven't
Jordan.
released those details. If I were a betting man, I would say that it was MFAB or MSAB. There's also one missing in action, who's likely killed in action as well.
One was missing.
I know I'm the funny guy, and like it's real easy to make something about retaliation. And I don't know why these deaths are hitting me so much harder than any of the other ones we've had.
Yeah, wait, there's
But
been
I'm
plenty
having
before.
feelings, and they're very, very deep, dark feelings that I haven't felt in over a decade. This is war. People die. Yours too.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's the thing there, Aladdin. We actually give a fuck about our people. I could wipe
That's
out
also the
entire
difference between
cities
the
in
two.
your country, and you wouldn't give a shit. Which, quite frankly,
Facts.
I really wish the administration would figure that the fuck out. We can stay conventional. We have enough Moabs. We have enough mops. If no one is alive to make the call or pull the trigger, the threat is eliminated.
I don't want to make this about myself, but it's foolish of me, and I know this, to think that my presence over there would somehow change the outcome.
Oh, it wouldn't.
I feel like all vets feel this way, especially when you're fresh out like I am. But I'm going to be real with you, it's taking everything in my power not to try and find a way to go back.
So do you want to talk peace now?
No.
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 Especially
I
not
don't.
now.
That is the furthest thing from my mind. The only thing on my mind right now is absolute, unrelenting, unfiltered, and unrestricted
Destruction.
vengeance.
Yeah. Revenge.
I don't want to leave a single building standing, a single person in charge. The Persians either rise up and take you down, or they're part of the problem. That's where my brain is at this moment. And I know it's not healthy. I know.
It's
You
not
guys can call
healthy,
me
but
a
it's
warmonger.
fair.
I'm just being completely transparent that it's okay to have these feelings. Don't act on them, but it's okay to feel this way. But if people in the administration watch these videos, the only gift
Probably don't.
that should be given to the IRGC going forward,
A bullet to
it's
the
not
head?
a peace. It's not a proposal. It's not a memorandum of understanding. It's not a meeting. It is a swift end to their reign. Snuffing them out. Like the fire they are.
There's gonna be those that say, like, oh, it's Israel pulling his strings, and they're the Jews. It's always the Jews.
Well,
Which,
it's not the
I do
Jews
laugh
killing
at
the
them, but they're real
Americans,
serious
so...
about it, man, they really don't like those guys.
Fuck them too. They can be a part of it. They can not be a part of it. They can get bombed themselves. I do not care anymore. The silliest thought I ever had while I was serving in the military is that because I fought my war, the next generation would know peace.
No.
And I know it's easy to say, well, this is Trump's war, and you're going to have those people that say that, but those people are also incredibly uneducated and have no idea the dynamic of the Middle East. You can say what you want to about President Trump, and I don't agree with everything the man does, but for the first time in American history, we have somebody willing to go toe-to-toe with the source of the problem. From the Beirut bombing to GWAT to every other thing that has happened in the Middle East all stems from Iran, and for the longest time, for 40 years, they had the cheat code. Never get directly involved. Always pay your proxies to do it. So that way you can stay outside of it and just act like you're not doing anything wrong.
I feel you, Uncle Sam, and we're going to stay conventional. Let's not go nuclear. We're better than that. So target number 1.
The goats.
Ha! Yeah, I'm not an American, so American deaths, I don't care too much because, again, not my people, you know? But I do agree that the US should actually finish them. I wouldn't be against something like, fuck, what was it? The Gulf War, again, a coalition. Even European troops going to the Middle East again. I wouldn't be against it. You know, actually go all in. Stop talking about trying to get dialogue back or a peace agreement, because that's never gonna fucking happen. Although, at the same time, doing something like fucking Desert Storm again, probably not gonna be possible because of drones. Also, I'm pretty sure Iraq has plenty of factions that are in support of Iran, so it wouldn't exactly be the safest staging ground. But at the same time, if it was a staging ground, there could be the possibility of eliminating the factions that are in Iraq as well. However, actually going into Iran would also be difficult from Iraq because of the terrain. Then there's also Hezbollah, which, well, Israel is kind of dealing with them, but at the same time, apparently, Israel is again supposed to pull out of Lebanon, which the problem is just gonna stay because the Lebanese government isn't gonna do shit about Hezbollah because they haven't been able to for God knows how many years, so what the hell do you think is gonna make this time any different? Then you have the Houthis in Yemen, which maybe time to deal with those as well, start bombing them. The Houthis in Yemen also have the ability to attack trade in one of the most important areas on Earth. I heard some news out of Yemen. Apparently, there were some attacks between them and Saudi Arabia, but I mean, those don't seem to have led to much. And now, apparently, the Houthis are gonna be blocking Saudi trade, Saudi shipping. Maybe there's gonna be some action in that part of the Middle East now. I mean, I'd hope so, because just getting rid of the government, the leadership in Iran, isn't going to be enough. You also need to get rid of the Houthis and Hezbollah. And, well, Gaza, Hamas, well, they're basically fucked at this point. I don't think they have any hope of ever doing anything ever again, which is good. They're just slowly being dismantled. Sucks for the civilian population, but maybe the terrorists shouldn't hide behind civilians and actually wear uniforms next time. I also really liked the line where he said, the Persians are either gonna rise up or be part of the problem. Same thing is true for the Russians. You know, I don't feel any sympathy when the Russians are complaining about how the war has now reached home. Because the majority of Russians were either pro-war or just completely ignorant to it. They said, I don't care. They only now complain because the war has reached home. It has reached them. So I feel zero sympathy, especially because the majority of Russian strikes are not against the military targets. They're just against the civilian population. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Probably not gonna lead anywhere. Probably just gonna be another peace agreement, like the MOU, and nothing's gonna change. It's all just gonna be the same shit repeating constantly. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. If you want to see more reactions, check out this video right here. And with that, I hope I'll see you in the next video.